There are 4 types of slope. The first type, going up, would be a positive slope. Going down would be a negative slope. Horizontal is a 0 slope, and vertical is an undefined slope. To find slope from 2 points, you're going to use the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So you can label, this is x1, y1, x2, y2, and you would do 8 minus 16 divided by negative 2 minus 6. That will give you negative 8 divided by negative 8, which equals 1. That would be the slope of this line. On this one, you would again x1, y1, x2, y2, and your slope is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So you have negative 20 minus negative 20 divided by 10 minus 20, and that will give you 0 divided by negative 10, which is just 0. So your slope is 0. Again, x1, y1, x2, y2. So I have my slope equals negative 11 minus negative 14 divided by 11 minus 17. This would give me 3 over negative 6. I can divide both of these by 3. So I'm going to get 1 over negative 2. That would be my slope. Okay. You must always reduce it to the smallest form. Okay, the other way we can do it, if I'm given a graph, then I would use rise over run. Rise is up and down, and run is left and right. Okay. Up is positive, down is negative, right is positive, and left is negative. Okay. So if I move up, I would put a positive number. If I move down, I would put a negative number. So looking at this, here, my rise, I'm going down. When you're looking for your points, you have to get the points that are right here on a corner like that, okay? So, for example, this is a point, okay? This would be a point, okay? Should be. This would be a point here because it's actually got that little corner right here. Okay, it's on the corner. And so here I go from any point on the line to another point on the line. I have to go down 1, so that would be negative 1, and I go to the right 3. Okay. I could also say I go up 1, positive 1, and to the left 3. Either way, I get the same answer. It's going to be negative 1 divide 3. Here, same thing. And again, your points are these points that are right where the lines form that 90-degree angle. And so here, each time I go up 3 and to the right 1, I could say I go down 3, which would be negative 3, and to the left 1. And negative 3 divide negative 1 is exactly the same thing. It's going to be 3. Okay. So here I would say I go up 2 and I go left 1. So my answer would be -2. Slope is rate of change. This means, this triangle means change in y. So triangle y actually means y2 minus y1. Okay. And delta x means x2 minus x1. Okay. So here, to find my change in y, I take y2 and I subtract y1. I could also do it this way. I could have done any of them. I could have said 15 minus 10. I still get 5 here. If I did 20, I could do 20 minus 15, and I'm still going to get 5. Okay. And then my change in y is going to be 2 minus 1. I could have done 3 minus 2. So you see the change is going to be the same. Okay. Once I get that, I'm going to take my change in y and divide my change in x. So it would be 5 divided by 1, which is just 5. So here, same thing. I do -5, -8 minus -3. Notice it doesn't matter which one I put first. And then -2 divide -1. And I get -5 over -1, which is 5. So when I do this one, I'm going to go here. -5 minus 3 equals -8. And here, -7 minus 1 equals -8. And -8 divide -8 equals 1. If I'd gone this way, I get 3 minus 7 is 4, -4. 1 minus 5 is -4. And -4 divide -4 is still 1. It doesn't matter which points I use. No matter which ones I use, the change in y over the change in x should be the same if it is linear. Okay, that's it. So that should help you understand